Hello. Good morning. Good morning. It's been a minute. I have not posted on here in a while, but I've been recording a lot of stuff. I think I'm actually going to switch up some of the content coming up here. I'm still going to make these videos of like just a sit down chat kind of thing, but I recorded lots of like casual vlogs while I was on a trip, and I want to make that into something for this channel. I think I was like avoiding the feeling of like, oh, I want to like make it like incredibly professional and put it on like my other channel, and this is just my channel to be myself and be more chill and have less pressure because there's like nobody watching, and just to make stuff for fun and just to get thoughts out there and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm on my way to work. Got my coffee. Pretty good today, I will say. I don't have my usual creamer. But it's still tasty. I use some almond milk. And I've got some music playing just to be a vibe setter. So I hope that's enjoyable. Yeah, I've been doing well. It's just crazy to be able to say that. You know, like I feel like for years now. Yeah, like literally for years now. It's like if anyone's like, how are you doing? I'll be like, I'm pretty good, or I'm alright, or fine, kind of thing. Like, yeah, I would always say like, I'm alright, like if I'm being truthful, like I'm doing okay. Right now, the last few weeks I've been doing pretty good. Like actually, it's been feeling. I've just felt very in tune with myself. I feel like I've really enjoyed moments to their fullest extent, and felt true to myself and true to everyone around me, and I've felt like blessed by everything around me, and really noticing God's timing with everything, and just sorry, I'm still gonna yawn this morning. I am tired. Got technically an inadequate amount of sleep, but not that bad, like 7 hours, a little less than that. I don't know, I just felt like revitalized and rejuvenated, and I feel like I'm like really becoming comfortable in myself again, or for the first time maybe ever. Like I crave my routine because I love my routine. I just like love what I do for myself because it makes me feel good, and I know like I'm not like doing it at a detriment to myself. Like I'm not doing everything in my life, and it's like, you know, self-sabotage. It's not like self-pity. It's not like I'm not doing stuff out of pity. I'm doing stuff out of like love for myself, or like trying to care for myself, self-care, I guess. And I'm not doing that in a selfish way either. I'm doing it in a way of like, I feel like I'm becoming more aware of what it means to be a child of God, and like that He does call for us to be like, He made our bodies and He made them perfect however they are, but like I've just been like, okay, like, well, let's like take care of our bodies while I'm here, and like, but I'm not doing it, again, I'm not doing it at a detriment. I'm also not doing it at a sacrifice of like enjoying myself, because I've enjoyed myself so much recently. Like I've been going on trips, I've been eating the best food, I've been like what I would say, like I've been like going over my, if I were to be like more restrictive, like those days I've been just not being as restrictive, and I've been like okay with that. Like I'm not taking it out of myself. It's like, no, like at the end of the day, I'm here to make memories. I'm here doing things like with my friends, and doing things in a new city, and doing adventures, and hosting events, and doing these things to make memories, and I'm just gonna enjoy them, and whatever that means. And that means like eating a slice of cake, or like having a big ass burrito and sitting in San Francisco, and like just like loving life so much in that moment. That's actually kind of the moment that sparked this whole thing for me. Is I had this moment, well, I think I may have already talked about this in a video, to be honest, but it's okay. I had this moment when I was in San Francisco. I went on a road trip. Excuse me. Coffee. I went on a road trip up there to see my friends, mostly to see my one friend Jeremy, but I also saw my roommate James while he was up there, even though he like lives with me. But yeah, I saw my friend, and I did some exploring by myself, and we did some exploring together and stuff. And I had a day, and it was actually during my solo day. We had already done a lot together already. Like, this is like my last full day there. We had already been to Big Sur and Monterey and Carmel by the Sea, and his small town in San Francisco, and like we just like have driven around and like really like enjoyed ourselves. But that last day, I was just kind of by myself in San Francisco for like a whole day, and I had this moment where I got this big burrito, and I got a guava Jarritos, and I got like the green salsa and a red salsa, and I sat in this park on this hill in San Francisco and just ate it, and there was people all around. You know, people just being themselves, having fun with their friends. And I was just there, and I didn't feel lonely. I felt content. I felt happy. And I just saw the city in the background. Had a little bit of a sunset going on. I was like, this is like peak life. And I feel like small moments like that, it's just been like, I've just been letting myself really enjoy them. And I think like I've gotten to a place where I'm just enjoying life again for the first time in a long time. Like I really just love life, and I love like how much I'm blessed by it and stuff, but I'm also just like what a gift it is to like be able to wake up and like, I've been kind of grinding this week, you know, like I've been grinding my work and I've been catching back up, and it's been a lot preparing for this premiere that I'm hosting soon. But sorry. Yeah, like, and I haven't gotten much sleep. You know, I was up late last night trying to figure out files and exports and stuff for this premiere, and holy crap, like if you ever have to deal with hosting a premiere in a theater and you work with DCPs with 5.1 formatting, and I'm sorry if you ever have to deal with that, because it is a lot to figure out. And I thought I had it figured out like a month ago when I made my first DCP, but I've continued figuring more stuff out, and I'm doing another file and like a double premiere, and it's low-key a mess right now, but I think I have it done. Anyways, it's been stressful. Like, it's been like really tough this week, but I'm still like, what a blessing it is to wake up and like get to like drive to work and like make money and come back and move my body in the evening and feel the like warmth of summer in the evening, like cool down and just like feel like, wow, I'm like doing stuff and it feels good, like outside. Like, this is all like, I felt like so blessed by life, even just like in super small ways. And yeah, that's like a pretty incredible thing to be able to say. And I don't know, I saw this, like, this is gonna sound so corny, but like, it's not even gonna sound so corny, it is corny, and I'm just gonna accept it. But there was this like Instagram reel that was like a video of this girl that was like showed like herself at different ages in her 20s. Like, I think she was probably like turning 30 or something. But the video is just like different clips from when she turned like 20 all throughout her 20s until the end of her 20s. And the video started with her, like, you know, drinking alcohol and whatever. She was like, just kind of like, like living life, just working, whatever, like in school or something. And then like, as it progresses, just like, wow, like you can tell like she got so much more confident. You can tell how much like happier she got. And like, I don't think it has had anything to do with God, but the video was like captioned, it was like POV or something, I don't remember. It was like, you watch me find myself in my 20s. That's what it said. It's like, and it used the phrase find myself. And I like, low-key was like, I was like, dang, like, why is this kind of me? And I know that I already said, I know it's corny. It is. I'm just accepting it. But like, there is that term that like people use like flippantly, and I think got overused for a long time, and that's why it's corny. The like, I lost myself, or I found myself. I think it's corny because it's been overused and stuff, but I don't think it's a bad phrase. I just feel like we've kind of lost the plot with it. And I feel like I had this moment where I was like, am I doing that? I'm like, I know I'm not. I'm not done with my process, but I was like, I'm 24 now, then I was like, okay, like I started at 20 years old, like where was I at 20? And then I was like, okay, where was I at 21? Kind of thought about it, and it's like, it kind of has just gotten better. Like it just keeps getting better. Like 20-year-old me, holy mess, bro. Holy mess. 21 or 20-year-old me was a mess. I was having fun and stuff. It started kind of high, low, low, kind of thing like that. But I mean, just like in my personal life, you know, like I had like, I'm not talking just good experiences, because like there's always been good and there's always been bad, and those come in seasons. But just like in me personally, like who am I to myself? Like, do I know myself? I feel like in my 20s so far, up until now, 24, early 24, I just turned 24 like a couple weeks ago. It's just gotten better. I've just become more myself, and I've found out who that is, and I like know what I like know myself. I've learned stuff about myself. I've learned stuff about myself that I would never have learned if I didn't give myself the space to learn it. And that's also maybe an encourager. Is like, whatever you're doing, like it might feel weird or whatever, might feel wrong, might feel awkward, but like if you're giving yourself enough space for yourself to like learn who you are and learn things about yourself, like you'll be okay eventually. I mean, like it'll work itself out. Just yeah, you have to give yourself that space to like be yourself in your 20s. But anyways, all that talk was like, I watched that video and was like, okay, and I was reflecting. I was kind of just questioning. I was like, is this what finding yourself looks like? It's like, you know, even in 1 year, had some really low lows, some of the lowest lows of my life, you know, like, but I've also had like some of the highest highs somehow in some of the most unexpected places. You know, I've had lows in like the expected places. Like, of course, a breakup is gonna like make you feel low, you know? But like duh. But like having one of my I don't know, like such a high moment of life was that like the burrito in that park. It's not like that actually that crazy, you know, but that was like, wow, like that's like peak life, like I said. I don't know. I just was thinking about that. I was like, I think this is what finding yourself feels like. I think it is. And I don't think I'm done. And I actually kind of hope I am never done finding myself and figuring it out and learning more stuff about life. And I hope, you know, I know there will be more seasons that are incredibly difficult and incredibly hard and sad and challenging and stuff in many ways, but I'm not really looking forward to those right now, obviously. But I'm just gonna like relish in the good that I have and really be happy with it and grateful that I've been gifted it, and I hope I can always come back to this and this video even and just say like, oh yeah, like I'm still finding myself, and I can be grateful for who I am and who I am under God. And I think that's kind of like what I changed about that phrase from that video, was like, this is what finding yourself looks like, or like POV, you find yourself in your 20s. And there's just like this crazy transition or whatever. It's like, if I were to add to that, it'd be like, POV you find yourself and you find God in your 20s. Because I feel like my spiritual health and life has been so much more positive since then, this too. And it really hasn't, that's really what has changed in the last month, is like all year round, all year long, I have been changing and growing personally, but it took just the last like month for me to be like, what am I doing this without God? And then I realized that I was like, okay, I have so much discipline in my life in every other way. I can go on a 2-hour walk every day. I can, work out 4 times a week. I can meal plan. I can eat well. Like I can meditate, do anything, like whatever I'm doing. I can do all these things, but I can't read my Bible and I can't pray every day. What's that say? And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna reflect on this and just change it and figure it out. And I think I have been figuring that out, and I feel like that was the final step. And now I'm like now, after I finally applied God to it, I'm feeling all this peace, and I don't think that's a coincidence, So, anyways, I'm almost at work. I should probably go, but yeah. That's the video. That's the update. I hope you're doing well. Anyone that's listening in any timeline, could be 100 years in the future. Maybe some historian will find my videos and be amazed at the level of documentation of my life in the 2020s or whatever. That would be kind of cool, low-key. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, I'm sorry. I know what that's like, and I just want to say, like, whatever you're going through, there will be a new day tomorrow with new opportunity for there will be a new day tomorrow with a new opportunity to have new experiences and to have, sorry, I'm parallel parking. I had to park so far away today. It's okay though. More steps. Whatever you're going through today, just remember the sun will set, the sun will rise again, and it'll be a new day with new opportunities, and you'll hear the birds sing, and just listen for the birds. So, if anyone listened this far, thank you. Get some coffee. Goodbye.